I thought he was going to come in as soon as I
was told to
for
wait
the
till
same
you came
timing.
out.
Oh, but he was coming in as I was coming out.
He was coming in when you were going leaving.
Now
Well,
wait,
I
I went
came
in
in
here
because
and
he
I'm
noted.
standing here waiting for him to start coming up because all I got to do is like this.
When he goes like that, you run into his arms, kiss him. Harrison wasn't there.
Back! Get back!
Harrison Ford is nothing short of a legend in the world of film, with his iconic roles of Han Solo and Indiana Jones, as well as other countless hit movies. The man has had quite the career, and while most actors dream of landing a starring role in a major franchise, Ford has been able to land roles in multiple hit franchises throughout his career, such as Indiana Jones. And even though he is not as young as he once was, Harrison is still going strong, which is why he's starring in yet another Indiana Jones movie.
Can you deny, verify, or whatever, Indiana Jones?
I can deny that it's not happening.
You can deny that it's not happening, so it is happening.
So today, we'll be looking at how much Harrison Ford was paid for each of the Indiana Jones movies. But before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The film that made Indiana Jones a household name and so far is the best reviewed movie of the series is the first movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Jones, do you realize what the Ark is? It's a radio for speaking to God, and it's within my reach.
You want to talk to God? Let's go see him together. I've got nothing better to do.
The film was released in 1981, and at that time Ford was able to get himself a nice paycheck of a reported $5.9 million, and Raiders of the Lost Ark lived up to its potential, earning a massive $367 million at the box office, which all but guaranteed that Indiana Jones would be back for more.
Trust me.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom was released 3 years later, but interestingly enough, Harrison Ford took a pay cut to reprise the role of Indy, despite the success of the first film. It was reported that Ford's salary took a dip down to $4.5 million for the second installment in the series.
Fortune and glory, kid. Fortune and glory.
Temple of Doom didn't do quite as well as the first movie, but it still had good reviews.
Molaram, prepare to meet Kali in hell.
And was considered a box office hit, taking home $333 million worldwide.
You could get killed chasing after your damn fortune and glory.
Maybe. But not today.
For the third movie, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Harrison Ford would team up with James Bond actor Sean Connery.
Bond. James Bond.
Ford's salary went up from the previous movie but still didn't match the first film, with the actor earning $4.9 million. This third installment was released 5 years after Temple of Doom and received better reviews than the second film, but it was still not as well received as the first movie. However, The Last Crusade went on to be the biggest earner of the series, taking home a whopping $474 million.
Tickets, please.
Boss.
No ticket.
After years had gone by, the interest to bring the character back was in full force, and the rumours finally became real when it was announced that Indy was coming back for another adventure.
You could name this movie anything. It's Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. Crystal Skull? It doesn't matter. It could be Indiana Jones and the River of Soup. People will go see this movie.
Nearly 20 years since The Last Crusade, Harrison Ford was officially hopping back in the saddle. But in order to lure Ford back into the role, they had to offer him a fortune.
Show me the money.
For the fourth movie, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, Harrison Ford earned an unbelievable $65 million.
I'm a very rich man.
Few actors in his history have ever been able to make that kind of money for a movie.
Damn, I thought that was closer.
The studio's big payday gamble did, however, pay off, since the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull crushed the previous films, earning $786 million.
Whoa.
Indiana Jones is set to return for a fifth film, with the almost 80-year-old Harrison Ford reprising his beloved role.
You are going to play Indiana Jones again.
I'll be ready. I'm excited about it.
I know this is something you've been somewhat resistant to. Did they finally come up with an idea that you loved?
Yeah.
But there is no official word yet on how much they had to pay the man this time.
Who gives a
Either way, we are excited to see that another Indiana Jones adventure is on the way. Once again, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, as we have more great videos coming your way.